channel. Today we are working on programming challenge 10 in chapter 9 in the book Starting Out with Java. This programming challenge, we have to create three classes. One class would be a superclass and the other two would inherit from the superclass. The classes are a ship class, cruise ship, and a cargo ship. So let's create the ship class here. And the ship class has two members. It's called the name and the year built. Then we have to generate toString method. And this toString method, we have to edit. They said we have to return the name and year built. Year built. And lastly, we give a space between the ships. And also we have to create the getters and setters for this. And lastly, we have to create a constructor for the ship class that would accept the name and the year built. So this would be it for the superclass ship. So we have to create a cruise ship class. The cruise ship would extend the ship class. It's a child of the ship class, which would inherit that. So we have to create the constructor for this class, cruise ship. It will take a string, name, string, year built, and we also need to add, if we go to the description, max passenger, an int max passenger. So we have to call the superclass constructor first, and we will pass the name and we will pass the year built. And here we have to create a private field called an int called max passenger. Then you have to set max passenger to max passenger, and here we have to override the toString method from the superclass. And they said we have to show the name of the ship, so we say get name. And they said also we have to show the max passenger here. Max passenger. And lastly, we give space. And we generate getters and setters for this class. So this class is complete, the cruise ship. And lastly, we have to create a cargo class. That would be similar to the one we did, cargo. CargoShip class. It would inherit from the ship class, and so we need to generate the constructor. Also, we need to add, I think, cargo capacity, int cargo cap. So we need to create a private field int cargo capacity, and we will set this cargo capacity to cargo capacity, and we have to override to the toString method. They said we have to print the name of the ship, get name, and also you have to cargo capacity, you have to print that as well. And lastly, we give space between the ships, and lastly we give we create getters and setters for this class. We finished the cargo ship class, and we finished the cruise ship class, and now we have to test our program by this class. They said in the description for this programming challenge, we have to create an array of ships. So I will create an array, 3 ships. The first one would be irregular container ship, and it was created in 1909. And the second ship would be the cruise ship. It would be cruise ship. It was created in 1955, and it's not a string. Max capacity, I would say 40 people. And lastly, the third ship would be cargo ship. The name would be CargoShip, and it was created 2002, and the capacity is, let's say, 98 people. Just a random number, it doesn't really matter that much. So they said we have to go through all the classes. So we will use a for loop. So we say ship colon ships, and then we have to call the toString method according to the description. So when we run the program, we should see all the classes and their specific information. As you can see here, this is the first ship. It is a container ship, and it was built in 1909. This is the second ship, cruise ship, and the max passengers is 40. The third ship is a cargo ship, and the capacity of the cargo is 98 people, or 98. So I think that would be it for this programming challenge. We created all 3 classes, and we demonstrated how they work here. So thank you for watching, and if you like this kind of videos, please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or any comments, please let me know. And I will see you next time.